2021 is our last year of lighting a flame under the Fill the City 5-year vision. This year, just under 60% of every rand raised will go directly to common good, as they multiply compassion and justice into a city that has been so impacted by what is happening in the world. But, as 2 Corinthians 9 promises us, God is able to bless us abundantly, so that in all things, at all times, having all that you need, we will abound in every good work.
Molweni manene namanenekazi, ndimqabaqaba okweqabile vinika. I hope you are too. At Common Good, our vision is to see those marginalized by injustice flourish physically, spiritually, economically, and socially. This view of a whole person filled with God-given potential is the foundation of our EE strategy. As we partner with Common Ground Church in filling the city with the message, life, and fame of Jesus, we see that the surprising faithfulness of God has been so evident in 2020 amidst the pandemic. Yet, we acknowledge that the inequalities born of an unequal past have been further entrenched in this time.
And these inequalities are at play even before birth. Picture for a moment a child in the womb. God has wired so much into that life, such a bright future. Yet tragically, only half of the babies born in South Africa today will get the kind of care and the building blocks that they need to thrive. But this is where the local church comes in. Churches can play a powerful role in strengthening families. At Sukunya, we're all about raising awareness, equipping and supporting churches across our nation. Reflecting on 2020, there was an unexpected benefit to being forced to go online. We've been able to reach far beyond a physical presence at a venue. All over the country, we are seeing how God is moving churches to care for families. I think of a church in a small Free State town who has a family with a child who needs specialized care from a city hospital. Each time the family travels in, someone from the church accompanies them. Another church in Verleersdorp is walking a journey with a teenage mom who has been kicked out of her home because she wouldn't abort her baby. And also think of a Cape Town church who has set up groups to reach out to families during lockdown, checking on their emotional and physical well-being. Across denominations, cultures, and languages, we see the church in action. This is a unique opportunity to be part of writing a new story for South Africa. It's because we believe so strongly in the role of the church that our vision in 2021 is to reach 120 new churches. This means reaching an estimated 1,140 more families to see them thriving and their children set up with the building blocks that they need to reach their God-given potential.
We want to see all children set up to succeed in enabling environments, but that is not always the case. Silikamva High, one of our education team's partner schools, recorded the second lowest matric results in the province in 2019. The class of 2020 suffered further setbacks, the resignation of their principal, and school closures with the lockdown in March. So you can imagine our joy when just a few weeks ago, the 2020 matric results showed a 21% increase on 2019's. In a class of almost 100, that's 21 learners who would not have gained their matric if the pass rate had not improved. This is truly a good news story and a cause for celebration. We celebrate the teachers who adapted, gained new skills for online learning, and dedicated themselves to maintaining vital contact with learners. We celebrate the Silikamva senior management team who maintained functionality, kept campus safe, and ensured children were fed. As Ms. Yawa, the grade 12 head, put it, 2020 was the year of working together. And we believe the same for 2021. Right now, we are working with our network to identify 2 more no-fee paying schools to partner with. We believe that every child has the right to high-quality education, and we are committed to see it provided for every learner in every school, adequately preparing them for a world of work.
And we know that the world of work is not an easy one. We are now experiencing an expanded unemployment rate of 42.6%. Many are disconnected and without hope. This is why the Zanokanyo Network's work readiness training seeks to empower the unemployed with confidence, skills, and the resources they need, restoring dignity and equipping them to reach their God-given potential. Sisonke is a graduate of Walter Sisulu University who signed up for our program last year. She arrived on day one believing this would not be relevant, but found herself instead on a journey that saw her dealing with childhood trauma, understanding herself and her relationship to others, and ultimately her faith in God restored. Sisonke now stands before her own students as a lecturer in political science at Walter Sisulu University, with dreams of a career in academia and research. This is a story that emerged amidst many challenges for us in delivering the program, but we were also given an opportunity to focus on overhauling our curriculum and refreshing our approach. Another outcome was the development of the WhatsApp bot. This allows us to share learning material and empowers our students to develop a professional CV by using just WhatsApp messaging. It's been a game changer. And while we have ambitious goals for the number of graduates we want to see through our doors in 2021, we've set our sights higher by developing a replication model, by equipping, mobilizing, and supporting partner organizations to use our program. We look forward to wider reach.
We're deeply grateful for the faithfulness of God during these challenging months and the generosity of His people that has seen our work continue. We look forward to partnering with you in multiplying compassion and restoring justice in Cape Town and beyond.
How beautiful that this value that lived in a small group of people has now multiplied out to impact tens of thousands of lives. Imagine what God will do over the next 10 or 20 or 50 years. We are aware that COVID has been a unique season for many people, some losing work and income. And so if that is you, we would love to release you from any financial ask, but we invite you to pray for Common Good and Common Ground as they seek to fill the city. If you are able to give financially this year, won't you please go to our website and complete the short form there? And let's help fill the city with more compassion and justice.